Is it a good time to buy property in Singapore? Hi there, my name's Fraser and I'm your property consultant and advisor. Drop a like and subscribe on this video so you can get notified whenever I put up new content. Here's a question I get asked a lot. Hey Fraser, how's the real estate market? Hi Fraser, how's the property market doing? Hey, how are the property market? But seriously though, not only do I hear this question a lot, but I even went online and looked up the top 10 most frequently asked questions about real estate in Singapore. And there it is. So is it a good time to buy property in Singapore? Yes. No. Of course, it's not going to be a straightforward answer. First, ask yourself this. What is your reason for buying real estate? Is it for you and your family to live in? Is it for you and your family to live in plus you want to make some profit? Or is it purely for investment? I would assume not many people would say no to making a profit on an investment like this, even if making a profit is not your main goal. So with that in mind, to better understand whether or not it's a good time to enter the property market, we're going to take a step back and look at the big picture. This is Singapore's private property price index. So the first thing that immediately comes to mind when buying a property is usually price, right? So naturally, we should understand how prices have performed in the past. This graph basically shows us the performance of property prices in Singapore going back the last couple of decades. Here we see all the highs and lows of property prices over the years. So what causes property prices to drop and what causes property prices to go up? Well, it's basic economics, supply and demand. During times of financial economic crisis or global pandemic, there'll be a lower demand for property due to an uncertain future. People will be wondering if we will recover, when will we recover? Then once we pick ourselves back up and the mess is all cleared up, then demand picks up and in turn property prices will also pick up. And just like there'll be fluctuations in demand, there's also going to be fluctuations in supply. For example, if there's an oversupply of housing for sale in the market, sellers will stage their property prices more competitively. As you can see, every time our property prices have dropped, it's been due to financial crisis, pandemic, or even aggressive cooling measures imposed by the government. But yet every time, demand and prices have always picked up quickly afterwards. So I won't say it myself. I'll let you form your own opinion. Didn't we just recently recover from a pandemic? But you might be thinking, wasn't the recent pandemic just like 2 years ago? Why didn't the property prices drop? Well, this is due to two factors. Immediately affected by the pandemic was manpower, especially construction workers. Because of this, construction works halted, causing indefinite delays and leading to increased property prices due to limited supply. Now, that coupled with more informed buyers who had caught up to past trends in the property price index. So not long after the pandemic hit the world, knowing how prices would recover afterwards, people didn't wait to take advantage of the situation. So now, we're actually at the highest point ever on this chart, even whilst the government seems to be throwing cooling measures at us left, right, and center to control the rise in property prices. So what's in store for us around the corner? Is it the right time to buy a property now? Going back to the questions earlier, is it for yourself to live in? If you're not too concerned about capital gains and making a profit, then the best time to buy was yesterday. Because above all else, this chart maintains one undeniable trend, and that's Singapore's private property price index is on a perpetual uptrend. But be sure to make an informed purchase into the right property that best suits your needs by employing a professional property consultant to help advise you. Now, if it's for yourself to live in and you also want to make a profit, or maybe it's just purely investment, you'll want to buy low and sell high, right? But now we're at an all-time high. How do I make sure I don't buy in at the similar time this guy did? Avoid buying into future pricing by researching whether the prices are in tandem with the property market. Take advantage of the property supply cycle to time your purchasing and selling. Enter into the market when property prices are at the most competitive due to oversupply. With 43 new launch developments currently in the pipeline, would you consider this an oversupply or an undersupply? Will the prices be high or will they be competitive? I'll let you make up your own opinion. Most importantly of all, always make sure to have a professional property consultant to show you when, where, and what opportunities are available in today's market. Their experience, insights, and daily exposure to the market will be invaluable to helping you make the right choice. If you liked what I covered in this video, feel free to check out some of my other videos. Maybe you'll find something else useful. And if you want to get in touch with me personally to learn about what you should be looking out for in your property journey, you can connect with me via any of my socials in the description below. So until next time, ciao for now.